Ladies and gentlemen, we're here.
I'm part of the Kliq, isn't everybody?
Yes! 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 I got an idea, yeah. Beat up John Cena!
Give me a hell yeah!
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
Too sweet! This is where the power lies!
I am the man.
It's showtime, folks!
The following episode is scheduled for one fall, and it is for your listening pleasure. This is In The Kliq.
What's up, everybody? Baby Huey here, back at it for a very special episode of In The Kliq, and I cannot wait for WWE's Tribute to the Troops, airing this Sunday, December 6th at 11:30 a.m. on Fox KTVU Channel 2 out here in the Bay Area, which is why I'm so excited to get this smoke and talk to one half of the SmackDown Tag Team Champions from the Street Profits, Montez Ford. How's it going, Montez?
Good, because it's Huey in the morning. How you doing, boss? What is going on, man?
I'm awesome. Dude, I'm so excited to be talking to you. Such a big fan. And like I said, I cannot wait to watch Tribute to the Troops this Sunday. And I saw on WWE's website, 3 matches have been announced for the 18th annual WWE Tribute to the Troops, honoring the brave men and women of the United States Armed Forces. You and your tag team partner, Angelo Dawkins from the Street Profits, will be teaming up with Daniel Bryan, Rey Mysterio, Jeff Hardy to take on King Corbin, Elias, Intercontinental Champion Sami Zayn, Dolph Ziggler, and Robert Roode. Also, WWE Champion Drew McIntyre will take on The Miz, and SmackDown Women's Champion Sasha Banks will team up with your wife, Bianca Belair, taking on Bayley and Natalya. So, Montez, I saw online that this year's show will be held inside the WWE Thunderdome. Tell me, what can the WWE Universe expect to see from this year's show? Also, what does it mean for you to be part of this great tradition from WWE to perform in front of our country's servicemen and women?
Man, so first off, we're going to put on a banger, okay? As you already listed, there are 3 banger matches. Like, these are, like, top quality matches, okay? And then you got the 10-man tag with us. And, like, for us, it's just, like, a huge honor to not only be on the 18th annual Tribute for Troops show, but to also be in the ring with guys like Daniel Bryan, Jeff Hardy, Rey Mysterio, Elias, Bobby Roode, Dolph Ziggler, King Corbin, Intercontinental Champion Sami Zayn, and to also give back to the servicemen and women that's around this world. And, like, everything that's happening in the world this year, all the adjustments and transitions everybody had to make, it's an honor for us to, like, get that chance and time to, like, get everybody's mind off and escape what's happening and just put on, like, a very, very banger show. It's actually coming on at 4:30 Eastern Standard Time, 3 o'clock West Time. We're coming around the NFL schedule, and it's the 18th annual tribute, so it's going to be amazing, man.
I know. Looking forward to that. I cannot wait to watch it live. And, just looking at your career thus far in WWE, I just want to jump back a couple weeks ago at Survivor Series. You and your tag team partner, Angelo Dawkins, had an amazing match against the New Day, and you guys won. Congrats. Thank
you.
I'm curious, in some ways, do you think that was like a passing of the torch moment, that now the Street Profits are the face of WWE's tag team division?
That's a great question, man. I think it's for I don't necessarily know if it was passing of the torch, because I do feel like the New Day still has a lot left in the tank, and but I do believe that it was a moment to let the entire tag team division, including with the New Day, know that, like, we're a force to be reckoned with. We're here. We've been here for, not as long as time as them, but we've been here for a decent amount of time, and, like, I think that was just our moment to let everybody know that, hey, these guys are a force to be reckoned with. Like, they legit. Everything they say they are. They not nothing to be, took anything lightly of.
Mm-hmm.
And I think for us, it was just an honor to share the ring with, like I said, Kofi Kingston, the former WWE World Heavyweight Champion, and Xavier Woods, one of the masterminds in his craft and what he does. And, like, to actually be in there with guys that we watched and idolized, like, coming up. Like, even before we got into business, New Day is the guys that we watched, like, paved the way for us. So for Survivor Series to come full circle and to, like, let those gentlemen know, like, hey, Street Profits are basically here.
Yeah. Well, and now looking back, a little bit farther back of the Street Profits time in WWE, I just want to look back from your move to NXT to Raw. And a lot of sites I remember at the time were reporting Paul Heyman was a big fan of the Street Profits. So what was it like to work with him during that time period when he was overseeing Monday Night Raw? And was there any like special advice or just, any words of wisdom that he passed on to you guys?
Man, Paul Heyman's the greatest, man. He's a genius, man. He's a gentleman that pointed out things that for us that we needed to do, and I remember one specific time he was like, hey, like, no matter what happens, that you guys be you. Like, don't let anything else come before you. Like, just you guys be you, because you guys being you is enough. And I feel like that's one of the things that resonated with us the most, because he told us that, and like that point on, we just kept being us. Mm-hmm. And it's just us being us is the easiest thing to do. Like, you can't try to be somebody else.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can't be, and that goes with anybody. You can't be anybody else. But I do know that's one of the main things that resonated with us, and has a tribute to the success that we have even today. And I love Paul. We love Paul. He's the man. Even to this day, he still checks in with us and makes sure everything's good to go, and just always making sure hey, we on the straight and narrow for the good fellow,
Yeah, no, I love hearing that. Well, also just, as far as your career and where it's been going, as I mentioned earlier, your wife, Bianca Belair, is also going to be appearing on Tribute to the Troops. So congrats to both of you on your success thus far in WWE. It's very rare that we see a married couple in wrestling have both of their careers on the up at the same time. So do you guys like to consider yourselves maybe some new trendsetters?
You know what? I think for that's a good trendsetters. We just kind of we motivate each other. Like, we always push each other to just do more, do better. And we know each other so well, man. And anytime she feels like I'm not, I'm coming up short and not, perform at the par, or vice versa. We always know if something's going through the head or something, what to do and what to say for us to go in there, make another game-changing moment. But, it's she's the greatest, man. I don't have enough time on this phone to, really go in detail about how she is. But she's the greatest, man. But, yeah, it's cool. We just try to, just try to motivate each other, man. You already know, support is, one of the hugest components to success. And I think for us, that's kind of what's helped us succeed, is just having your better half there to just cheer you on. Because in any other case, who better to cheer you on?
Yeah. No, I love hearing that. I know you got a busy morning. Just a little bit of a two-parter here. So as far as your move sets in the ring, things that you do. So I am calling it. I think you're the new king of the frog splash. So I mean, you said it. Yeah, but I'm curious, where do you think you rank amongst the other greats? Of course, Eddie Guerrero, Rob Van Dam. I mean, personally, where do you think you rank amongst that? And just one little quick thing, were you a huge Ultimate Warrior fan? Because I love how when you shake the ropes. So where did that come from as well? So yeah, please, just those two things you do in the ring are just so entertaining.
Oh, man. Ranking-wise with Frog Splash, I think I'm at the very, very bottom because it takes me so damn long to come down.
I love that. Great answer.
But also, yes, huge fan of Ultimate Warrior because I'm his energy, man. His energy is infectious, man, and he just always you could tell when he entered the room, it was just whoa, this, the energy mode has completely skyrocketed. And that's just kind of how I am. I just anytime I enter the room, whether it's the locker room, whether it's the house scaring the kids and my wife or whatever it is, I just try to always bring the energy up to the maximum level. And if there is a maximum level, I try to peak that damn thing off too. So
awesome. Love hearing that, Montez. No, I know you have a busy day. I just want to thank you for making the time to talk to me today. And good luck with everything, especially Tribute to the Troops airing this Sunday on Fox. Looking forward to that. And good luck with everything else in your career thus far with Street Profits and your wife. I mean, I'm such a big fan, and I expect just a long, fun career in WWE. So thank you again for making the time.
Man, thank you so much for having me on here, man. It was very enjoyable. I hope that you have a great and Merry Christmas and happy holidays.
Thank you. You too, Montez. Appreciate it. Bye-bye. There you have it. WWE superstar and one half of the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. From the Street Profits, Montez Ford. Thank you again for being on the show. It was my first time talking to him, so very happy about that. And I just love his energy in and out of the ring. And as you can imagine, I had so many questions for him. But like I said earlier, it's a busy day for him, doing a ton of press, promoting Tribute to the Troops. I'll save it for the next time I talk to him, which I hope is very soon. So let's recap. Watch the 18th annual WWE Tribute to the Troops airing on Fox this Sunday, December 6th, adjacent to Sunday's regional NFL broadcast. I looked online. Out here in the Bay Area, it will be on Fox, KTVU Channel 2 at 11:30 a.m. If you live outside the Bay Area, just an FYI, viewers with an NFL matchup airing at 1 p.m. Eastern can watch WWE Tribute to the Troops at 4:30 p.m. Eastern, and viewers with an NFL matchup airing at 4:05 p.m. Eastern can watch the special at 3 p.m. Eastern. And you can also go to WWE.com for more info. Make sure to follow WWE on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube for all the latest updates. All right, Kliqsters, let's go home now. Remember to subscribe to In The Kliq on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts. We're also on a ton of other major podcast platforms. Help the show out by rating, reviewing, leave a comment, and share the podcast. And also subscribe to In The Kliq's YouTube page. All of our show highlights can be found there. Also, please follow In The Kliq on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Just search for @InTheKliq. You can also email us at inthekliq@gmail.com. Once again, thank you for tuning in and for all the support. And that's the bottom line because Huey said so.